Hello everyone, my name is Steven Yamson, Junior Data Analyst at AtliQ Hardware, and I'm here to present the sales and finance report of this company. Let's first check the business model of AtliQ Hardware. So AtliQ Hardware is a company that sells computer parts and accessories such as mouse, keyboard, and printers. And we sell them to our customers, not the consumer. When I say customers, I'm referring to the retailers that they buy from us, and they in turn sell it to the final consumer. So we at AtliQ, we deal directly with the customers, not the consumer, and we'll be presenting the sales and finance report of it. So let's first look at the sales report. For the sales report for the year 2019 straight to the year 2021, customer net sales performance. Now looking at 2019, we recorded 87.5 million, 2020 196.7 million, and 2021 598.9 million. It shows that every year there's an increment with our net sales. Comparing 2021 and 2020, it increased by 204.5%. This means that the net sales of 2021 grew by 204.5% of the net sales of 2020. That means there's something good that we should be proud of as a company. Digging deep, we could find some customers who are really doing a lot for us. Looking at Amazon, for example, comparing its total net sales from 2019 to 2021, it amounts to 131.8 million out of 883.0 million. Percentage wise, is the highest contributor, contributing 15% to the total recorded. That means it's doing really well. Followed by, from Amazon, we get AtliQ eStores and AtliQ Exclusive, 10 and 9% respectively. So the meaning that these three customers, Amazon, AtliQ eStores, AtliQ Exclusive, are doing something good, and we need to find out what they are doing so special that we can also repeat to our various customers so that they also shoot up their net sales. And you will probably have to encourage Amazon, AtliQ eStores, and AtliQ Exclusive by giving them incentives so that they can also keep on doing the good work, and that can help us to also make more net sales in the coming future. But overall, looking at this chart, our customers are really doing well because of the increment in our net sales. Let's look at our market performance versus target. Our markets are the areas or the countries where our products are being sold. So if you look at our market here, 2019, 2020, 2021, we've been doing well. Indian is really doing well with the net sales, because 2019 it recorded 30.8, 2020 49.8, then 2021 161.3 million. Yes, million. That is doing well. But 2021 versus 2021 target, we have a little bit of concern. It seems everything here is negative. Everything here is negative. It doesn't mean that they are not performing well. I'm sure we overstated, or we didn't set a very realistic target. I'm sure, looking at our increment from year by year, so we thought we could set a very high target for them to achieve. Yes, they are doing well, but it seems our target was so high, so none of the countries were able to meet up. I'm sure the next time when setting targets for our market, we should make sure that we set a very realistic target so that our target part will have a very positive sign. But that withstanding, our market are really doing well with our product. Yes. Let's look at our top 10 products based on our net sales. So based on the net sales we recorded for 2020, 2021, our top 10 products are these. Based on our net sales, let's bear in mind, based on our net sales, these are the top 10 products. Yes, AQ Electronics 43600 desktop processor is the one leading. Okay, yeah. Looking at comparing 2020 versus 2021, AQ MXNB recorded 5623.52% growth. Wow. So that means that 2021 net sales grew by 5623.52% of 2020 net sales for AQ MXNB. That means there's something positive there. Yes, so these are our top 10 products that has been increasing our net sales in the company. Okay. Divisions. So looking at our previous division, N and S division, P and A division, and PC division. So look at 2020 and 2021. P and A is really doing well. 2020 it had 105.2 million. 2021 338.4 million. But percentage wise, PC is really doing superb, because comparing 2021 versus 2020 for PC division is 313.70%, meaning that 2021 sales grew by 313.70% of 2020 sales. That means there's something positive happening there. But our divisions are really doing their best. Maybe we need to find out why NNS has a very low percentage, and maybe what we can do to help it in the coming future. These are our top 5 products and bottom 5 products based on quantity sold, not based on net sales, based on quantity sold. So based on the quantity sold, these are top 5 and top 10. So for top 5, it's AQ Master Wired XL MS 4.2 million. Yeah, then followed by AQ Master Wireless X1M. Our bottom 5 will be AQ. Our bottom 5 will be AQ Gens 63.1K. Then the rest. So based on these are the quantity, not net sales. Okay, that are the quantity, not net sales. These are the new products that we're able to sell in 2021. Yeah. So in 2020, these products were not available, but in 2021 they were available. Even though they came in 2021, at least AQ Quitty is able to pull surprises. Because even though it was just established in 2021, it recorded 22.0 million out of 176.2 million of the total net sales, and that is something positive. Yeah, that is something positive. Now, top 5 countries, obvious is India, followed by USA, followed by South Korea, followed by Canada, then UK. Okay. So now we are moving to the finance report. Okay. So the finance report, you have our net sales, total cost of goods sold, and our gross margin. From 2019 to 2020, all of them has been increasing. For example, 2021 and 2020, net sales grew by 204%, cost of goods sold 209%, gross margin 198%. It's a good thing, because if our gross margin is increasing, that means that there's enough funds for us to cater for our costs associated with our sales, right? But there's a concern here. Looking at gross margin percentage, it has reduced from 2019 to 2021. 2019 was 41.4%, 2020 37.3%, 21 36.4%. Meaning that our ability to retain profit from our net sales has reduced. 2019, our gross margin percentage was 41.4%, meaning that out of every dollar in our net sale, the company was able to retain 41.4% of it as gross profit. But in 2020, it came down to 37.3%, meaning that out of every dollar sold, the company is now able to retain 37.3% of it as gross profit after deductions, which is something bad. Looking at 2021 and just 2020, you could see that they had a negative growth. Yes, negative growth. So yes, our gross margin is increasing, but our gross margin percentage is decreasing, and that's a concern. By the end of the presentation, we'll find ways to reduce our cost of goods sold. That can in turn increase our gross margin and also increase our gross margin percentage. Okay, so this is the financial report per quarters. So for 2020 and 2021. So first quarter, second quarter, third quarter, fourth quarter. It is obvious that from 2020 and 2019, September, October, our gross margin percentage is high. It reduces in November, December, picks up again in January, February, then April, then it keeps on going down again until it picks up in September. So January, February is a month whereby we're able to retain a lot of profit, and as a company, we need to find out why in this specific month these things are happening, and that can help us to find what we can do to also replicate, or we can also do to make sure that other months have a very high gross margin percentage and also a very high gross margin itself. So per our market 2021 fiscal year, that is it. Yes, so for 2021, India's net sales was leading the net sales, but gross margin percentage wise, we'll give it to New Zealand. Even though they were not able to make higher net sales, they were able, percentage wise, they were able to retain a lot of profit from their net sales after deductions, which is something good. So New Zealand, Japan, United Kingdom are really doing well in retaining profit from their net sales after deductions. And this is our gross margin percentage by quarters and by subzone: ANZ, RNO, SNE, North America, Republic of Asia, and the rest. That's it. So now let's come to the recommendations. A recap: we've been able to analyze the finance and sales report. Now our key findings and our recommendations that can help with the sales. So with the sales, one of the things that we can do to salvage the situation is that we need to organize training and developmental programs. So by organizing training and programs for them, we're able to help our customers get to know in and out of our product and where they can sell our product to consumers so that they can make profit. And also there needs to be effective communication. So from next month we'll have a whole department called the customer service department, where anyone in that department will be trained on our product, so that anytime our customers call to find out one or two things or have any issues, this department can help them, and that can also help them when they are selling to their consumers. So that's what we'll be putting in place next month, called the customer service department. And also, what we can also do is that we need to engage in social responsibilities. So, if we are in a society whereby we build schools, we build hospitals, we organize cleanup, we provide food on holidays to these people, they intend to love the company. And when they start loving the company, they like to, or they intend to love what the company produces. So because of the goodwill that we'll get, anytime they need any PC peripherals will come into mind, and that can also help sales, increase our sales and our net sales as a company. So with the finance part too, what we'll do is that we need to put in cost drivers, check out cost drivers. When I say cost drivers, they are the cost of raw materials, labor cost, and everything. We have to find ways and means of reducing those costs. Probably if there's a need for us to change our sellers who have a very low price comparably, relatively, that we can buy from them, so that we can also increase our cost drivers. Because when we're able to increase our cost drivers, it will decrease our cost of goods sold, and our gross margin percentage will also increase in the long run. Also, vendor negotiation with suppliers. So we need to negotiate with them on so many things: price reduction, negotiate with them on favorable payment terms. Now, when we negotiate well with them on favorable payment terms, it helps in our working capital, because that in turn will also help in our current ratio. You see, the current ratio shows the ability for us to care for our current liability. So if we're able to have a favorable terms of payment and a long term in paying our debt, there'll still be more cash in the company that we can use to sort one or two things out, and that can also decrease our cost of goods sold, and in turn increase our gross margin percentage, right? So we'll have to have a proper discussion with our vendors or our suppliers and negotiate with them on favorable prices and favorable terms of payment. Okay, another thing is our supply chain efficiency. If the supply chain department is very efficient, it won't lock up capital in unsold goods. That means we won't use our money to buy things that may not be necessary, which won't care cost in the long run. And the cost even conveying this product from those places to the warehouse is also a cost, and that in turn will increase our cost of goods sold. So we need to also check that and make sure that they are very efficient in inventory management. When they are if effective in inventory management, reduce our cost of goods sold and increase our gross margin. Call to action: we need to implement these key findings. So that brings an end to my presentation of finance and sales report of AtliQ Hardware. Thank you so much for your time and patience. If there are any questions and discussions, please let me know in the comment box so that we can find solutions.